Hi, I'm Julie. I just picked up the most important thing I need every morning, my latte, and I'd like to have you join me as I go through some of the most iconic locations in Fort Worth, looking for inspiration as a lighting designer. We don't often get out and walk in the DFW area, but that's one of the great things about getting out somewhere in Fort Worth. This hardware is something that I love, the door hardware. This is a cast bronze piece with all this detail on it, things you don't really see anymore. Also, they have some really nice lanterns on the outside of this building. It's a lot of ornate detail, which we don't use as much now. But I still, again, love having this detail to reference when we're designing lighting. We're at Montgomery Street Antique Mall in Fort Worth. This is one of my favorite places to go. It's a huge antique mall. There's old amazing things, there's new things. It's just a mix of inspiration. In here they have some beautiful domes that are alabaster. Alabaster has such a comeback right now, but the scale of these is really interesting. I love to look at the canopies. There's some mid-century modern pieces. I love looking at the details and the connections on them. Like this halophane glass up here is beautiful. This is another metal item that's got really pretty turning down here with a lip. And then this detail is really nice on the sides. We're headed towards the modern and we're standing in front of the Richard Serra Vortex piece. It's one of my favorite pieces here. The scale is enormous. It's called the Vortex, and the finish on it is a steel that's a rusted finish. When we get closer, we can see it, but there's another thing that's very inspiring, like finishes and metals for the work that we're doing. And even the shape of this is really nice. We're inside of the modern that Tadao Ando designed, and this is one of my favorite views. You can really see the architecture beautifully here, and the reflection pond, and then sculpture out there on the lawn. This is one of these wonderful places that just helps my mind relax and think about design and art in a broader picture. So I'm in Sundance Square now, and it's another really beautiful area to get out and be able to walk in. We drive a lot in the DFW area. There's wonderful bookstores down here, art galleries, and lots of old buildings with facades and details that are also important to get out and look at for design. It's very inspiring to come down here every once in a while and just take a look around. Thank you so much for joining me today and looking at all this inspiration in our hometown of Fort Worth. I've got to get back to the office now so I can get some of these sketches down on paper. Have a great day.